Kim Taehyung's silent GQ gaze that left the world unable to look away. The effect rocks again. Hello ARMY all around the world. Welcome back to the BTS fans channel. A quiet little corner in the middle of a world that never stops moving. A place where we pause for a moment, breathe a little slower, and allow our hearts to truly feel a story that cannot always be explained with words. But today, before anything else, pause. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Just stay here for a few seconds more. Because what happened in February 2026 was not an ordinary moment. This wasn't just about a photo shoot. This wasn't only about visuals. And it was never simply about fashion. This was about a single gaze that made the world fall silent. A silence so deep that even time felt like it slowed down. Why did February 2026 feel longer than usual? Why, in the first 3 seconds, did millions of people suddenly stop without even realizing why? And why was this GQ editorial quietly called one of the strongest visual declarations at the beginning of the year? Under cold, precise, almost surgical lighting stood a figure the world already knows by heart. Kim Taehyung, known globally as V of BTS. But in that moment, he didn't look like someone standing inside fame. He looked like someone standing above it. The spotlight didn't just fall on a stage. It landed directly on a pair of calm, sharp eyes. Eyes that seemed to understand that billions of other eyes were already waiting. This wasn't merely a camera recording an idol. This was the exact second a star looked at the world, and the world forgot how to look away. Behind a dark microphone, resting close to his lips, Taehyung stared forward with a maturity now carved deeper into his face than ever before. The close-up revealed everything. Clear skin, a defined jawline, perfect symmetry, and a gaze strong enough to make the heartbeat of ARMY race across continents. Fashion observers later described this February 2026 GQ editorial as one of the most powerful visual openings of the year. Not loud, not exaggerated, but controlled, precise, dangerously calm. Every frame seemed to whisper, he knows the camera loves him, and the camera cannot escape him. Then came the contrast. An unexpected moment, where the silence cracked open. Softly, playfully, almost mischievously, Taehyung moved to the rhythm of young, wild and free. His steps were light, relaxed, effortless. A subtle smile appeared, not performed, but natural. In another corner, Min Yoongi could only smile, as Taehyung's quiet energy brought warmth into the room. This wasn't coincidence. This was aura. A balance between aristocrat and rebel. And in the algorithm era, nothing spreads faster than something people cannot stay neutral about. Another frame appeared. Taehyung, holding a saxophone, dressed in Celine, adorned with Cartier. The camera moved closer, not to his face, but to his hands. Slim, elegant, carefully trained. He wasn't simply holding a musical instrument. He was holding the world's attention. Between his fingers, the styling told its own quiet story. A merino wool knit sweater, paired with a premium shirt and pure silk tie, a Cartier automatic watch, an 18-karat white gold bracelet, altogether nearing $13,000. Yet still, the price felt irrelevant, because the real value was never in the fabric. It was in the presence wearing it. The second look: a clean Celine blazer, pleated wool trousers, minimalist Egyptian cotton layer, and a soft gold chain. Felt modern, restrained, timeless, not trying to impress, simply existing beautifully. Estimated around $7,600. But again, numbers failed to explain the impact. Then the third look: a tailored black wool suit, silk lining, patent leather shoes. Classic, sharp, unavoidable. More than $6,000 in craftsmanship. Yet the most powerful element remained the same: his gaze. In one photo, wearing a striking red sweater, arms folded casually, he looked almost like a noble figure from another era. In another, sitting under dim light, with a golden trumpet, the camera once again moved toward his fingers, because visual psychology teaches us direct eye contact through a lens creates the illusion that he is looking only at you. And Taehyung uses that illusion with quiet precision. Within 48 hours, global search numbers surged. Brands he wore sold out again. Industry analysts repeated a familiar phrase: the V effect. Not hype, not theory, but a pattern proven over time. Because when Taehyung moves, the market listens. And so, February 2026 became more than an editorial. It became a reflection point, a reminder that one artist can stand at the intersection of music, fashion, visual culture, and command, all three, without raising his voice. This was the moment. A star stood silently, looked at the world, and the world, once again, looked back. Now the question is no longer whether he is influential. The real question is, how far will the next wave travel? And maybe that answer is already being written in every click, every comment, every second. You chose not to look away. Army all around the world, you didn't just watch this. You witnessed history being written in real time. If you felt even a small emotion in your heart today, don't forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the BTS Fans channel, so you won't miss the next quiet moment that changes everything. Because here, we don't just follow news. We protect memories. We honor presence. And we make sure the world never forgets the quiet power of Kim Taehyung. See you in the next story. And remember, sometimes the first 3 seconds look ordinary until the world realizes everything has already changed.